No, it's a bar. They get hammered in there off ice cream.
Oh my goodness. Get the fuck out of here. You're gonna put 2 SpongeBob bars, bro? Come on.
No, I'm not. I'm
You're gonna
not,
see
but I could
David
have.
Hasselhoff in there? Come on.
Fuck you. Go ahead and make your pick. Make your
Yeah.
shitty pick, whatever's left.
Dude, whatever, bro.
All right. Episode 10, baby. It is a big one. Episode 10 is a big one for 2 reasons. The first reason is we made it to double digits, the Fair Enough podcast, coming at you live. Bob in Detroit, Mikey in Chicago, Jack in Sag Nasty, I believe. And the second reason is it is our boy's birthday. So shout out to Michael. Here's to you, brother. I got the fucking Chicago sweatshirt on today. If I had a shitty Chicago hat, I'd put it on, but I don't.
I'll give you one.
I'm better than that. This is a one-time deal wearing the Chicago sweatshirt. Well, it'll be just annual, I guess. I'll wear it once a year. But
thanks, Bobby. Thank you.
Yes. Real quick, we wouldn't be here without Michael. Not to get all sappy on everybody, but I had this idea to do a podcast, and it's something that I've wanted to do forever. And the second that I knew that I wanted to do it and go through with it, there was nobody else that I wanted to do it with. There is no other weird brain. I'm sure you guys understand that by this point. But yeah, so here's to Mikey. Happy birthday, brother. We love you. And we couldn't have done it without you.
We love you, Mike.
Thanks, man.
From the Fair Enough family.
Love you guys. Love you guys to death, baby.
So what are you doing? What are you doing today? Anything special?
No, absolutely not. I probably had 15 texts. What are you gonna do today? What are you gonna do today? You gonna go at least get dinner? I'm like, dude, I gotta work. It's Tuesday, and it's like I'm doing this.
You're doing it.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I was like, I'm good. Like, I'll wait till the weekend. I'll fucking celebrate on the weekend. I kind of took last weekend as like hey, if I don't, this is gonna be my celebration, just in case I didn't do anything next week at all. Because I was like, fuck it. Because I had a great time, and that's why I planned, So I was like, fuck it. This is my birthday celebration anyway. And yeah, so I'm out here I'm just thriving by chilling. Fuck all that weekday shit. So here we are, baby.
When's the last good birthday you had on a Tuesday where you were all giddy to get to the nighttime and fucking,
dude,
do something?
I think the last like 3 years, I've had good day birthdays where like it's either been like a Thursday or a weekend for the last little while now, or like I'll take off the Friday. So this is the first time in kind of a minute that I can remember, at least, where I was like, oh well, it's just Tuesday. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and it might end up being the best one.
Well, yeah, I mean we're here, so
we're here, baby. So today we've got a big one. Today's draft day. It is the draft of fictional bars. So movie, TV show bars. This is one that we kind of thought about over the weekend just because we were thinking about St. Paddy's Day. What can we do to tie into that? The tradition of St. Paddy's Day, it's drink. So we've done bar stuff before, and we'll talk a little bit more about bar stuff today before we get into the draft. But I think that this is going to be a contentious one.
Yeah,
we're going to have a lot of the same picks, and we're going to be pissed when things get taken off the board. So,
well, yeah, I definitely think at the front of the draft is going to be hectic, where it's going to be a lot of like who you take in type of thing. So I definitely am excited because I feel like the drafts we've had previous so far have been like you're gonna get your picks unless you take like absolute layups. Where it's like even when we did, it was like, because it's only me and you as of right now, like it's just so easy to get everything you want, especially when we categorize it. Now it's just kind of gonna be a free for all, and I think it should be fun, and we should have some pretty solid fucking picks and thoughts for sure.
It is gonna be sick. So first off, the Fair Enough podcast is brought to you by episode 10. Holy shit, episode 10 is brought to you by Rogue Creative and our boy John over at Rogue Creative. Anything that you need for your business when it comes to graphic design or advertising, John has got you. And Rogue Creative is going to do it at a fraction of the price of the big guys, and they're just going to do it better. It's better quality. John's the best at what he does. I've seen a ton of his work. And he just brings a fresh perspective to things, I would say. So shout out to John. Go follow Rogue Creative on Instagram at Rogue Creative _. That's ROGUE Creative _. And then go and follow, go and check out John on the website at roguecreative.org. Shout out to Rogue Creative. Like I said, anything that you need for your graphic design and advertising needs for your business.
Who doesn't like a little bit of orange in their life?
Come on.
This 10th centennial, actually, that's not enough. That's too many. This 10th episode is also sponsored by Skincare by Jasmine.
We'll get there.
Jasmine is a licensed esthetician located out of Evergreen Park, Illinois. That is on the south side of Chicago. She specializes in body waxing and facial services. She took care of your boy a couple weeks ago. I'm starting to get the little frizzies up there, but I'm still looking fresh. She's out here. She does it cheap. Go check her out on Instagram at Skincare by Jasmine, and you can also book at skincarebyjasmine.booksy.com. Go take a look at her work. Go support small business and get your shit lined up, baby boys.
Yeah, Jasmine, I'm going to be in the area in a couple weeks, and I might have to have you shape me up real quick.
Dude, make it happen
for the weekend.
Just for the principle of it. Come on.
I like I said, I've never had anything done to my face, which has been an issue up to this point. So why not just get it taken care of?
It's never a bad idea to get fucking your eyebrows and like shit shaped up, man. Like it's 2022. We got to be out here looking good because everybody's looking good. Everybody's whatever they want to be sexually. So it's like you got to be impressive to everybody just in case. You know what I mean? So
you got to be impressive to a shoelace. Like you got to be that fucking guy. Yeah. All the girls already know. So we're talking to the dudes when it comes to the eyebrows.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
you guys know. Go see Jasmine. Too. Go see Jasmine, everybody. Cool. Shout out to Jasmine. Shout out to John.
Oh yeah. John.
Thank you guys so much for hooking up with us. So we do have a couple things to address before we get into the bar shit. And first of all, some huge news in the NFC North today. The bad man, number 12, over in Green Bay is sticking around for at least a couple more years. What are your thoughts on this? What is the Bears' perspective on this?
I mean, my thoughts on this were I knew this was going to happen. I just really didn't want it to happen. The Bears' perspective, I mean, we're not there anyway. So,
yeah.
Whatever. I mean, I don't know. I think this was all this bullshit cat and mouse game that he played, and he got exactly what he wanted. He did it exactly the way he wanted to. He had fun. He was the best team in the NFC last year. So it's like the guy is too good for Green Bay to be like, nah. And I mean, I don't know. I honestly, like, beginning of last year, I was like, oh, he's gone. But then, like, after this year, I was like, dude, this guy's staying in Green Bay, man. Like, I don't know. He got exactly what he wanted. I'm not that upset about it because it's like, what he was probably gonna stay. Maybe he would have gone to the AFC, but like, I don't know. I just don't think it was that crazy for him to stay, and for the money they were offering him. Obviously, once the Packers put out that offer, it was a fucking wrap. Come on. I mean, no one was gonna match that.
Right.
So
no, I guess I'm not surprised now, but I definitely was thinking that he was going to leave all the way up until the end of the season, dude. Even when he won MVP, the way that it ended again, man, like the way that it ended in a playoff loss in a game that you should have won, fucking at home to San Francisco again. You know, like it was. I just thought that would be for him the writing on the wall, saying, "Hey, like this just isn't going to work. History keeps repeating itself, no matter if you're the fucking MVP or not." So I thought that would be enough to push him away, but
But I mean, how many? Think
guess
about
not.
this though. The way I look at it, and I don't know this number. I can only imagine it's a small number, especially like up until Peyton Manning. I would say, like, how many people have won Super Bowls as a starting quarterback with multiple teams?
Right.
Like, it's like, yeah, history repeated itself, but at the same
It
time,
just
it's like
started happening.
it's just like I just yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, there's been a couple guys in the last few years that have done it now, but like before that, I mean, I don't know, you know. Um, so I just don't think there was any better situation. He could have probably went to another stacked team, maybe Tampa or whoever, you know, but that didn't seem like those guys were even on the table. He was either going to go to what? Was it like Denver or fucking San Fran or whatever? Like,
Seemed like Pittsburgh had a lot of buzz.
yeah, but did Pittsburgh really have a lot of buzz, or was that
I
just
don't
like
know.
a really good opportunity? Like from a fan's perspective, it seemed like Pittsburgh was like a really good spot, but I didn't really
Right.
hear any buzz around Pittsburgh, to be honest with you.
Well, that's what's going to be interesting, and we're probably going to get that coming out in the next few days on Twitter, right? Or people, this is what the offer was from Denver.
Yeah,
This is what the offer was from. So we'll find that out because I'm very interested to know who else put anything on the table at all. Like, were there offers on the table? I'm sure there were conversations, but
there
was
had to
there
be
pen to
conversation.
paper at any point?
I bet you there wasn't, dude. I'm telling you,
I feel like there wasn't either.
I think he wanted to be in Green Bay. I think he, like I said initially, like he played it the way he wanted to do it. He did whatever the fuck he wanted. The whole COVID thing, where like he was vaccinated but he wasn't. Like the guy just dummied the whole league for a whole season, doing whatever
Right.
the fuck he wanted, and then lost. Thank God. But
And
like,
he threw for like negative yards and interceptions in the first game. It was basically
yeah,
a wash for one game.
yeah, exactly. So it's like whatever, and like he just did what he wanted. And I mean, like, why would you leave that to me? Like, you, not that he's walking all over Green Bay, he deserves everything he gets, but like, why would you want to leave an organization that literally worships the ground you walk on? You know what I mean?
The
Like,
only
I
thing
just
for
don't
me
think.
is he he saw what Peyton did, he saw what Brady did, and then he just saw what Stafford did. All of them leaving, their spot where they were drafted, and they all went and won Super Bowls. And Rodgers is
Yeah.
in that tier. Like
Okay.
he could go somewhere and he could win. So it surprises me that he saw
So,
that happen
so
with a guy like Stafford, and then he still didn't make
see,
a
I
move.
don't necessarily agree with this because a guy. So Peyton had zero choice. The Colts ditched him. They were like,
Right.
"You're done." The Patriots kind of was the same way. It was like, "Hey, man, like this is just kind of like we got to go into rebuild. You're Tom Brady, but like we like right now is we're not going to win right this second, and you know." And it's like, why are you going to waste your last couple of years in New England? Same thing with Stafford, where it's like Rodgers is still playing at tip top shape in a team that has had zero decline other than playoffs. It's like they've won the division, they've won the NFC, season title. Like they're the number one or two seed every year. The Patriots went downhill. The
Right.
Detroit was never on the hill. They've been at they never got up the hill.
Right.
And not like in Peyton's situation, he just, he got that neck injury. Kind of, they dumped him, which is
Yeah.
unfortunate. But like,
Guys were leaving there too.
yeah,
He
so it's
lost
like,
it. He lost his boys there. He didn't have Reggie Wayne anymore. He didn't have
yeah,
Marvin Harrison anymore. Like
yeah,
the band
no,
wasn't together at that point.
exactly. So it's like to me, like I know it's like, oh, you're seeing, especially Stafford, but like, what situation, dude? Denver ain't it. Like Denver ain't the Rams. That ain't it, right?
No.
Like you're not
No,
going to
I
Denver
agree.
and getting a better team than you have in Green Bay. You're not
No,
going to Pittsburgh. Well, Pittsburgh maybe, but you're getting the same. You're not getting a Devontae Adams.
no,
You're getting a Defensive Player of the Year, but it's like, dude, like Green Bay's D is really not that bad. That's not
no. They were
really.
solid this year. That's what was so disappointing.
So I don't fuck disappointing. Fuck Green Bay.
Oh yeah, for them.
Yeah. But it's like, so
Yeah, I
I
hope
don't
the whole
know.
fucking city burns.
I think that I think it was very calculated by Aaron and the whole situation. and I just don't think it was ever gonna like after like middle of the year. I was like, yeah, he's not leaving Green Bay. So that's just
Yeah.
me. I don't really give a fuck that he's staying in our division. It is what it is. I mean, and especially as a Bears fan, it's like I said, we're not there yet. So
Yeah.
you know,
What what it does for the Lions, I think, in kind of a spin zone is people like there was a lot of buzz if he would have left saying, okay, this thing's wide open. Let's fucking make some moves and try to go win this thing as far as the division goes, right?
yeah,
And now that he's staying, I think it'll be a lot less pressure on management. It'll be a lot less pressure on Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell to say, okay, let's not that they weren't going to do this already, but maybe they would have felt the
mhm,
pressure to go win now. Let's stay the course, right? Let's
yeah,
get the draft picks that we need. We don't need to gamble on any stupid quarterback to try and go win this
yeah.
thing
Oh
now. We don't
yeah,
need to go
that's
spend a shit ton of money. Like they can
yeah,
just stay the fucking course. It's gonna be. I don't think that Rodgers is gonna stay for 4 years, but he's gonna stay for 2. So like
yeah,
we got a 2-year cushion to say, all right, let's build this shit up. Let's
yeah.
get better.
Yeah,
It's the
exactly.
same position for the Bears,
I
man.
was
Like
gonna say
they're
it,
gonna be right
except that
there
right
when
now,
Rodgers leaves.
exactly. Like the only difference is that like right now we have the quarterback, you guys don't, and you guys have some more promising players elsewhere. You know what I
Right.
mean? And we
Yeah.
have guys like our defense is getting old. Like that's our biggest thing. But it's like you said, it gives you 2 years to kind of buffer it and get sign the right guys, do this, do that. And it's like,
Yeah. No pressure to make any rash decisions.
yeah, exactly. And it's like that sucks because it's like there are guys like a Khalil Mack that unfortunately he's not going to have his chance with the Bears at least. And it's
Right.
like, it sucks, but at the same time, it's like, dude, what are you going to do, man? We tried, we got you, we made the playoffs, shit the bed. I also think to your argument though is like, what do you think the fucking Packers were just going to lay down and start fucking dickhead Jordan Love? No way. They were going to go
You
out
don't think
and get
so?
like no, absolutely not. They
Yeah, I
would
don't
have
think
went
so
out and
either.
got like Mitch or like a Teddy Bridgewater or like who else is out there right now? Like a Jimmy Garoppolo. They would have went and got somebody to make
Yeah.
that team. That team is too good to just be like, all right, we're gonna lay down and fucking have Jordan Love take the round. He's not good. Like he's not good. It's clear he's not good. Like
Right.
they fucked up. But it's like so
Yeah.
they would have definitely went and made a move and they probably still would have won the division. It would have been a 12-win division win or something like that, but they would have been 12 and fucking 6 or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it is nowadays in the league. But I don't know. I'm not too worried about it, man. The guy got a shit ton of money. What are you gonna fucking do? You know?
Right. No,
One more.
I mean, good for him. Fuck him. I wish nothing but the worst for him and the Packers. And
Dude, I think
I can't wait for him to be gone.
I think the buzz should be more around this Russell Wilson thing, dude.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I mean, what?
I didn't. I don't. So I think this is one of those things where you kind of had to be following
Yeah,
either the Seahawks or the Broncos directly to kind of get that buzz from maybe beat writers.
yeah,
Because I didn't hear shit about this until it hit my phone today. I
yeah.
didn't know like there were even talks about Wilson leaving.
I knew
Did
there was
you?
talks about Wilson. Yes, I did. I knew that, but I didn't think it was gonna be like. This is one that I like legit didn't think was gonna happen. I was like, dude, no
Right.
way, no way. But there were talks about that. I mean, there was talks about Russ coming to the Bears last year, where it's like
I remember
obviously
that.
something. So there's obviously something that was going on, but I didn't expect it to happen this quickly. And I did they show the other half of the trade yet?
I People were talking about it. I didn't read, and I'm not gonna say what I think it is, but there, like, it was from what I understand, it was a lot,
Oh yeah, of
and
course.
I think it was a good move for the Seahawks, man. I really do. I really do. I mean, it just wasn't gonna happen again there.
No,
It
I
just
agree.
didn't seem like it. At least, like every time. They were just losing some shitty games, man, that they should not have been losing with the talent on that roster. Their defense is old.
Yeah,
Going the wrong way. I mean,
Their O-line
You know,
is absolute dog shit.
oh God, yeah.
The worst.
The guy was running for his life, and I think it's a good place for him to go as far as the Broncos. Not because they're like ready to win now, but because they'll do what it takes to make that team ready to win now. You know, like they're
Yeah.
an organization that knows what it looks like to win. They already did this with Peyton, where they're like, okay, let's get the fucking right crew in here and let's go win one.
Yeah.
Like I think he'll get another shot at
And I mean,
a playoff run.
as long as he can, as long as they can keep him on his feet in the backfield, they got solid ass receivers if they still stay healthy. They got two solid ass running backs. They have one of the better young tight ends in the game. Their offense is literally one quarterback shy of being like a legit potential elite offense, in my opinion.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
agree.
mean? So it's like if the defense can hold up, which on paper is supposed to be solid still, dude, yeah, they might instantly be. I mean, that division is good as fuck, though, man. That's a tough division to go from, but it's just as tough of a division to go into. I
Yeah,
mean,
it is.
he made a lateral move in terms of competition in the division.
He
Which
did.
is
It's the two
crazy to
top
say.
divisions in football
Yeah,
that
it's
he just went
honestly
from.
wild to say.
Yeah,
But, yeah, I like it. I like it for both teams. I like
me
it for
too.
Russ. I like Russ, man. I want him to be like, yeah, I don't know, like, fuck. I hate Pete Carroll too. Fuck Pete Carroll. You go on record saying that. I fucking hate Pete Carroll as a coach. I don't know him as a guy, obviously, so I can't say that. I mean, doesn't seem like that bad of a dude, but
Pete Carroll has a baseball-sized piece of gum in at all times.
yeah, I know. I was gonna chew some gum today, and I was like, I don't want to be like Pete Carroll. Fuck that.
I don't want to be like Pete Carroll today. Fuck that guy. Other sports news. The Big Ten tournament starts. Today's Tuesday, March 8th. The Big Ten tournament starts tomorrow. Holy shit, that's fucking awesome. College basketball is starting to get into full swing. So we'll have Big Ten tournament Wednesday through Sunday this weekend. And then next Thursday, baby. Next Thursday, the big dance starts.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So next week, I'm sure we'll talk a little bit about that, and maybe we'll do a mini little bracket predictions. And
Dude, it's crazy how fast it goes from like, oh, it's almost March to like, hey, we're in the Sweet 16 now. Like,
yeah,
it happened so fucking fast, dude.
I know. Well, dude, you really need to cherish that first weekend, man.
Oh yeah, 100%,
that first weekend of March Madness is like, dude, it's one of my. It might be my favorite overall sports weekend.
But you know what annoys me though is that the first 2 days are Thursday, Friday, right? And then Saturday, Sunday is the round of 32. It's like, come on, why do that? Why not put a billion games on Friday, like Friday and Saturday? Like,
because they already go noon to midnight on Saturday and Sunday. Noon to midnight.
Yeah, they're just only
that
on
last game starts at like 11:30.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You're not. Yeah, that's true. They're just on an extra channel, right? An extra channel or two on the first 2 days.
Yeah, dude. Like the extra ones are on fucking Oxygen or some shit like that.
It's True TV.
Yeah, you gotta buy a whole new package to get some of these games.
Yeah, hey,
no,
give me a second, man. I'm fucking sorry, guys.
Oh, you're the worst.
Oh, fuck off. Got it. I'm sorry. My dog is a psychopath. All right.
It is sick though. It is sick though when you work at home.
I'll fuck off.
I will say that. I can't okay, so Thursday I'm working still, but Friday, the boys and I are shit. We're going to Chicago that weekend now.
Oh, that's that weekend?
Yeah, that's the first weekend. That's insane. Okay, that's sick. All right. But Friday, I will be in the sports book probably from noon to 5.
What's
at Greektown? Shout out to Greektown. Sponsor us. That'd be really sweet. And Barstool Sports. Hire us.
Hey, hire us. Yeah.
I will be at the Barstool Sportsbook in Greektown Casino.
Yeah. and
Yeah, for
I
that
won't
Friday.
be, but I'll be on the app killing it. So come on.
But we will be at Barstool River North Friday night.
Yeah, that
See you
will
there
be a thing. Yeah, man,
in
basketball
Chicago.
that shit is cool as fuck. I don't really know that much. I know there's 100 teams that could win this year, though. Too. That's the crazy part. I've been
It's
so
shambles.
bad. Yeah, it's
It's shambles this year. I can tell you who's not going to win though right now.
Michigan.
But we won't get any. Well, yeah, definitely not. You need to be able to shoot the basketball to win this thing, and they cannot.
That's fair.
Gonzaga is going to be the 1 seed overall. They're not going to make it out of their bracket.
Well, we'll talk about it when we talk about it.
Yep. Okay.
Um,
Anything else sports wise?
yeah. Can we talk about Calvin Ridley, dude? Stay in the NFL.
It really pains me because last year we did our first ever dynasty draft.
Oh no.
That guy is my second pick.
Oh no.
They're making an example out of my second pick, really? You can beat the fuck out of your wife and get 6 games, but this guy puts together one parlay and he's done for the year.
Yeah, right. Like you'd think they would do a little bit of an investigation on like what he bet on. Like, and I know obviously it's against the rules, you can't do it, but it's like, dude, if he's betting on his own team or like betting on a different sport, or he was betting on football games, right? But it's like,
Yep.
who gives a fuck? Who cares? Like he's not even out there. Like I don't know, man. Like I know it's against the rules, but like, dude, a whole fucking season, like, come on, man.
If you are betting on your own team to win, who gives a fuck?
I agree, and also
Put as much money as you want on it. As
this
long as you're not betting on your team to lose.
Yeah, exactly. I agree 100%. And it's like, bro, he wasn't out there for all the games except
None of them.
4. So it's like, dude,
Exactly.
what is I just don't understand this. It's like gambling is legal. Like it's not even illegal anymore.
Right.
So like I get it. Like it's against the rules, but it's like also at the same time, 17 games, dude, really 17. I don't know. It bothers me to see shit like this cuz like it's just people doing what they want to do and having fun like what, and the guy bet $1,500 total. And they're putting this guy in jail. Come on, man.
Right.
I don't know.
No, and like I said again, just like they don't. I feel like the NFL just doesn't think when they do shit like this because they don't think about the past at all.
Yeah.
They just go forward and decide whatever they decide and like don't compare it to anything that they've done in the past because that list of shit like the Greg Hardy shit, the Ray Rice shit, like you just go down the list.
Yeah.
All those guys got peanuts.
Yeah, they got a slap on
and
the
this
hand.
guy gets a year.
Yeah. While he wasn't,
and he didn't even win any of these parlays.
And it's like, dude, like what? I don't know. It's not only is like, do they not look at the past? They're stuck in the past at the same time.
Right.
Like, it's like the dude smoking weed. Like, dude, I know you're not like you can't be high, but like also weed is legal. Like weed isn't even bad. Like I get it. Like, hey, you can't smoke. You can't be stoned while you're playing or like use it because I guess you can consider it a performance enhancing drug. I guess.
Well, you can hurt yourself.
But yeah,
you're not all there. You get you're gonna get hurt. It's to protect the player.
But and it's like all this like Josh Gordon shit. But it's like because he's a repeat offender with the weed, he gets fucking every year. But these guys who constantly knock people unconscious or do real sketchy shit outside of gameplay, like yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. They're old school. Like the weed shit, the gambling shit is new. I get that, but like, hey man, figure it out. Like he shouldn't get 17 games. It's just not fair.
Yeah, like you said, they're living in the past. Fucking adapt. Like, what are we doing here? You're telling me that 15 guys really got in a room and said, okay, yeah, we should suspend him for 17 games. That sounds like a good idea. Really? That got through everybody in the boardroom?
Yeah, I don't get that. And it's like, can't the Players Association say something right there and be like, hey, man, like, it's kind of fucked up. But I don't really know how all that works, but man.
Me neither. It's fascinating, and it'll be interesting to see what comes of it. But I hope that they make the right decision and let the guy play because
that's
absurd.
Second pick. tough.
Yeah. Anything else sports?
Nah, I think we'll get into some
Nah.
baseball in the upcoming. See how this shit starts playing out a little more, and then we can talk a little more details in the baseball. But I'm good
Yeah.
on the old sports train, man. It's
Yeah.
all sports we've talked in months.
I know. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited. Like you said, I'm excited for opening day, man. I hope it comes at the correct time, or at least not a month later.
Uh,
But the best part of opening day is going to the bar and getting hammered and then going to the game.
hey.
Uh, and that's what we're talking about today is bars. And I just want to dig into a few things before we get into this
Okay.
because
All right.
last weekend it was nice as fuck. Was it nice
Oh
in
yeah.
Chicago?
Oh yeah. I was outside
Yeah.
all day Saturday. I was outside from like 2 to like 10 o'clock at night.
So were we. We were outside all day.
It's great.
And when it's nice like that, my brain just is just like going. Like what can we do? Where can we go?
Yeah.
And there's very few things better than walking up to the bar when you know, okay, this is the first day that we get to go sit on the patio, have a beer, and just like enjoy the sun. And that first beer on the patio of the season is unmatched. Unmatched.
I mean, I was in a ass packed place, so it wasn't as enjoyable. But I mean, yeah, it's just cool. It's just also like it's fun to like see everybody in like not winter gear and you got sunglasses on and you're fucking take you bitches hairs are everywhere. I love
Oh
that.
man.
Makes me laugh and it's hot kinda. And the girl that can tame her mane in the fucking wind. I mean, put a fucking ring on it. But yeah, no, I agree. It's definitely like one of those things where you're just like, yep, it's about like it's about to go down.
It's
Yeah.
about, dude, you just feel it in your bones when you step outside and it's like that 63 degrees and you're like, oh, fuck,
Yeah.
dude, some shit's going to go down today.
Yeah.
So, what I was thinking about this today, and I still don't know if I have an exact one answer, but what is your favorite type of bar? And I'll run through a few just so you can get an idea. So, I'm thinking like, a sports bar, a dive bar. There's like kind of outside inside bars. There's game bars. There's piano bars. There's clubs. Like, what is your maybe not even favorite? Like, what bar are you at where you're the happiest? And obviously people and stuff have a lot to do with that. But when you're in that atmosphere, you're normally just like, all right, let's fucking go. I love this.
Um such a hard question cuz it's like when you're at certain bars you're in different certain moods. Like you're in go mode, you're in like chill
Right.
mode, you're in I love I love a place where I personally I don't need the outside. Like I love a patio. I do. But sometimes it's just like I don't know, you're just sitting outside and there's sometimes it's windy, whatever. But like I like a I like a sports bar that isn't like super dark and like super like I don't know. I like a place where it has enough TVs where I can watch three different games if I want. I can sit and after a certain point there's music playing. Like I need all three of those for my day to be like, okay, this was a great time at the bar type of thing. Um
Yeah.
so I think I guess I'm gonna go with the sports bar, but also around me, like that's mostly all we have. Like I have a lot of sports bars around me. There's a couple of places where you go and like you can kind of like start dress a little fancy, maybe dance and shit like that, or go do karaoke or something. But like the places I go to mostly are sports bars around here, but I also don't I don't venture out too much by myself. Like I'll just go with a friend. But yeah, I like a sports bar. I think so.
Yeah. What is so what would be like your bar setup in there? Do you like just a regular at your sports bar? Do you just like a regular bar, or do you like a big square bar where everybody's sitting around it and there's TVs all the way around the square?
Yeah. I like it. I like it like that. I like a square. I like something where if you see someone across the bar, you can be like, like I don't know. I like the thought of like having people on all four sides of me. Um, I don't like just like going to just like a straight bar because then it's like if you get fucked or you get a bad seat, like you're sitting at the end of the bar and it's kind of like I don't know. It's not
Yeah,
as you know what I mean. I do like a
being
bigger
pinched in the
bar.
corner sucks
Yeah.
at the bar.
So and that's why I like a sports bar that's a little more like not uppity, but like there's a little more going on than just like a beer and shot bar with a couple, the Bears game on. Like
Right.
I want a little bit of atmosphere. That's why I like a place that I like a place that has food too. Like I want you to have food whether it's bar food or not. But just because
Yep.
then you get different people coming in and shit like that too. So like that's yeah, I want a big bar
I'd
and
agree. See,
yeah.
I don't know. It definitely depends on the mood I'm in. Like
Yeah.
I love going to sit at a dive bar and just chumming it up with the bartender at the bar. But I definitely like peak happiness would be sitting at that big ass square bar. There's
Yeah.
100 games on right in front of you, and like you said,
Mhm.
you could see everybody like chum it up with anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I do like a fucking like I like the fucking I have to yell in your ear like this the whole
Oh yeah.
time and like, where I'm fucking you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
But in terms of like where my mind is at most of the time, it's rarely in that mode, I'm more like I said, I like to sit, I like to fucking chill. I like to at least have the option, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah. I agree. That's probably my second favorite. Mm,
I'm sorry.
Probably my third favorite bar atmosphere.
Is the clubby like more not clubby but like
No,
kind
like
of
a sports
popping?
bar,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
which is surprising.
So what's your favorite?
Do you think you can guess my favorite? I bet you could.
You can't say like piano bar, dude.
Come on, bro. Why can't I say
How,
that?
how many piano
Patrick.
bars have you been to?
3.
Okay, that's more than I had anticipated you saying.
Yeah, come on.
Because I think I've been to two, and I wouldn't even consider the one a piano bar. I don't even remember where it was at, but I know like there's a
Well, get your rep up.
Sluggers in Chicago that I believe they have doing pianos every night, and that shit's lit. But I mean, why? What like? Oh, we went to that place in GR. That place, like something like that, where the dude. Okay, okay. So I've been to two. That's super fun. Yeah, I like that. But like, I want that plus the
So,
TVs though, bro. Like, I want TVs. I need some stimulation if I'm not talking to somebody.
no, and I get that. It's not a normal bar atmosphere.
Yeah, of course not.
And yeah, like it's not your everyday, but I'm talking about like peak happiness. I'm always going to have a good time every single time I go into that bar. It's a fucking piano bar. Like every single song that they're playing, everybody's in a good mood. Like everybody is kind of it's almost like being at a sporting event. Well, it's like being at a concert, obviously, but where everybody is engaged into the same thing. And that's
See,
fun. It's fun to be at a sports bar when everybody's watching the Lions or some shit like that, like something important's going down. But that's every time at the piano bar where everybody's engaged, like shots are flying around because like everybody's you're in that mood, you know?
yeah, but like that's like that. See, like that's like you said, it's like almost like a concert. It's like any bar that has live music, anytime is always better. Like I mean, I love
Yeah.
even just some like little cover band bullshit. Like fucking anything with live music is always better. I guess if you're talking like 10 out of 10 times you're gonna be happy. Yeah, I definitely want. I guess I don't know. I just like
I
I
ruined
just
this.
like
I ruined this whole thing for you.
you have because you're right because it's like that never fails. Like it's always something,
Never.
and every time a good song gets played, it's like
Come on.
yeah, exactly. But like I don't know, I like sitting at a bar like a fucking real asshole, you know.
I
But
agree.
I
Number
do.
two
Hmm.
on my list would be a games bar. Like you walk in and there's I like these bars too. There's a specific bar that I'm thinking about, and it's the Tin Can in Grand Rapids.
Okay.
If you've ever been to the Tin Can, it's
Is that the
like
one with the pong table and shit, and like
there's a
the
pong table,
Jenga and
there's
stuff?
Jenga. Outside they do like the big, the bucket beer pong basically. And there's I like that there's no tables, like everybody's standing, everybody's doing something all the time. Uh I like that bar atmosphere, you know.
I don't hate that. I don't love that. I like,
That's a day bar though.
and that place is
It's a
fucking
day bar.
popping. You know, like
Oh
you
yeah.
go there. I don't. The one thing about that though is that sometimes at places like that, you get caught up table watching, where you're watching the games and you're just watching
Yeah,
people play, and it's like which I don't hate. I don't hate that at all. But like I don't know. It's like you kind of get lost in this. It's like when you're at a party and you're on the beer pong table all night long. It's like you almost lose. You almost forget the part, like fact that like, hey, there's a whole party going on around you. You're just out here fucking playing pong all
I
night.
agree.
It's like it
That
kind of sucks sometimes.
that's where to me touch tunes is very important
That's
because
fair.
that's how you can kind of disengage and then you start listening to music and then like the vibe picks up a little bit because you're right, you can get if you get sucked in, if you start winning some games and then your competitive side takes over,
Yeah,
then you just never leave and then you blink and the night's over and
yeah. That's
yeah, that
that's the
sucks.
part that sucks about bars like that, where you're like
Yep.
and like this. I could kind of parlay this into like the arcade bars. Like I like
Yep.
those, but it's like once again, you're kind of like not. You're kind of in. You're not really interacting with anybody but either the game you're playing with or the guy that or gal that you're playing the game with if it's like a two-person game. So it's like
Right.
those are cool. I think that like those aren't like yeah, I'm not trying to be at those bars during the nighttime. Like you said, the tin can.
No.
Is it tin can or tin cup?
Tin Can.
Okay, that place. Like that's a place I would like to be during the day, not during the
Exactly.
night. You know what I mean? That makes sense, and I can fuck with that. But
Yep. Any bar too that opens like they have the garage doors that
well,
open
yeah,
during
that's
the
just
day.
a beautiful aesthetic. I mean, that's just
Can't beat that.
the best fucking that's the best thing you can have at any establishment, a restaurant,
I
bar,
agree.
dude. Like that shit,
You're
especially.
home, pop
Oh
the
yeah,
doors open, like
yeah.
yeah.
It's yeah, that shit. That's a I fucking love shit like that. Stupid shit like that is always good.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah,
It's kind of all I had on bars.
like literal bars,
Yeah.
dude. So, what do you think about? What do you think about? And because we're talking St. Patrick's Day a little bit,
Yeah.
what do you think about holiday festivities when it comes to this stuff? Would you rather be? I know obviously me saying this is gonna be like, yeah, obviously this one. But would you rather be at like the most poppin' bar? Would you rather be at like the bar with the best drink specials, which is probably gonna get packed, but it's like there might be a fight there, but you're only spending $50 instead of 100. Um, or would you like to find that hole in the wall that still has the deals and it's got the fucking all the accoutrement for a fucking a party for like St. Patty's or something, but like there's not that many people there, and like your group can kind of like bust it down and be like, hey, this is our bar type of thing, like I,
Yeah, it's
you know,
tough. It's a way different dynamic on holidays, right?
yeah,
Like
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
it's way different on cuz I am not the guy that loves like a super crowded bar. I'm
Me
not.
neither. Yeah, me neither.
I like chumming it up. I like being like you said, like having a spot for our group. you know,
Mhm.
and being able to still talk to other people, but like having a spot for our group.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, when it comes to days like that, like a St. Patty's Day, or we always do a Christmas bar crawl,
Or the Wednesday before Thanksgiving or something like
the
that.
Wednesday before Thanksgiving, those days, the best time, because you're always bar hopping on those days. You're never at one place
Mostly,
the whole
yeah,
night.
yeah, that's true.
But the best times on those days, for whatever reason, always happen in those extremely crowded spots where you can barely fucking move. Somehow you like find a table, or you find an edge of the table, and like everybody gets talked for. I think it's just the buzz creates excitement, and then shots start getting brought in, and then like shit like that happens. And I don't know why, because like I said, I'm not that guy, but I like the crowded bar when it comes to holidays.
Yeah, I can see that, and I don't necessarily have I like all of them. I like, depending on who you're
Me
with,
too.
especially, depending on where you're at, city wise and stuff. Like, I like the one thing I do like about a crowded bar, and this sounds dumb, but it's not dumb at all. Is trying, like, the challenge of trying to find like a table, or like
Oh yeah,
somewhere where you can kind of, like, you're like, all right, let's move in right now, come on, like, we gotta go take, like,
right.
I don't know, something about that, where then it's like, then people kind of are like, I don't know, I like being the guy where the group that has the table, because then other groups are like, oh, let me get some of that table, and then all of a sudden you're talking to people you don't know, and, like, you know
Exactly.
the only thing
Shit
is,
just
though,
kind of happens like that.
I cannot stand, because for one, I'm not that confrontational, and I'll talk to people when I'm getting drinks, but I'm not hitting on. I'm usually not hitting on girls or anything like that, because it's just like, dude, we're just trying to get drinks, and I'm not, occasionally. Don't get me wrong, but like, nothing worse than when you're behind some people that are trying to get a drink, and you got fucking Chad over here grabbing ass inappropriately, and you're like, come on, man. Like, can you guys just get your drinks? Like, my dick is on you anyway. Like, I'm already on you. Like, can I just get in on the threesome then? Like, but also it's like the the the
They
the,
let you.
the unawareness of people at
Yeah,
those bars, though, fucking rattle my cage, man.
it is.
Um,
It's always a Chad, Thad, or a Brad too,
yeah.
standing fucking next to you, or standing in front of you,
Oh, I know.
completely oblivious,
Yeah.
or even worse. And I get it. Like everybody, sometimes you got to do it. Getting like 1,000 drinks.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
dude, make everybody fucking come up here and get their
Yeah,
own shit.
dude.
Like, you
Exactly.
can't be occupying the bartender for 10 straight minutes,
Yeah.
like getting all of your
And
shit.
then
That
and
is
then you have to
so
make me
annoying on
you
holidays.
yeah, then you gotta make me move 3 feet behind, because you're gonna bump into me and drop all your drinks too, or something like that, where it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that shit. It's the atmosphere I like. I like the crowded, I like the fucking, like, when you're actually sitting at a bar, like standing at a table, or like kind of chit-chatting with like people, but the getting your fucking drinks part, I would trade
That's
it
an
for the world.
anxious moment that you don't really think about ever until you're in it.
Yeah.
But that moment sucks.
Oh, it's the worst.
Standing there, it feels like hours are going by when
Oh, yeah.
you're like, dude,
Oh,
I always find myself when I'm standing there, and this is on holidays, dude, every single time. When I'm standing there waiting, like you said, behind other people, trying to fit in a spot at the bar,
yeah.
and you're standing there like, holy fuck, I am missing the entire party. Like whatever
Yeah.
they're doing back at the
Yeah.
table, it's amazing right
Yeah,
now, and
exactly.
I'm
Like,
fucking missing the whole thing.
I all the
Bad FOMO. Bad FOMO while you're standing there.
that's why I'm like, dude, that's the one part, like, about St. Patty's. It's just like, like, I just don't want to be in line. Like, if I had someone who would just get all, I'll be like, dude, I'll pay for half your drinks if you just go get all my drinks. Like, I fucking hate. But then it's like, then to combat that, you're walking around with a pitcher full of fucking beer, drinking straight out of the pitcher like an
Yeah.
asshole, and now I'm fucking sitting on the sidewalk crying in 3 hours. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like,
She just pounded a Kool-Aid jug worth
yeah,
of.
dude. Like, come on. So it's like, you got to find a happy medium. But God, it fucking stinks sometimes, man.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, but it's just. Yeah, bars are interesting. It's crazy how, like, you really got to be in the mood too, man. And like, one false move, or like one thing can trigger you and be like, I don't want to be here. I want to go
Yep.
somewhere else. Or like, you know, or like you find a girl that you're talking to and everyone wants to leave and you're like, no, I'm gonna stay here. Like I'm like
Can't.
no, it's like exactly you can't do that. Then you're pissed at the next bar, like, let's go back to the I don't know.
Yep.
But
It's tough. I mean, we'll talk about bars
oh yeah, I mean
until the Fair Enough podcast is dead,
yeah, I
because
say
it's
it'll be a
very
recurring
large
thing.
part of our lives.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be recurring, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, we're gonna be talking about bars all the time.
I'm never gonna not love being there. I'm never gonna not. All my opinions are gonna change all the time. With age or with interests and shit like that. So this will not be the last bar content.
I also want to just
I can promise you that.
I want to go out on a limb and like say, to the people that are like, oh, really, dude? You still want to go out to the bars at 29? Like,
yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I do, bro. Like, that shit's fun to me. Like, like it's as simple as that. Like, I enjoy that whole scene. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't understand why there's this weird stigma. Like, after you pass like 25, it's like, dude.
Yeah. Oh, you can't go to the bar anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what shit do you like? You like fucking. You like. Yeah.
Or it's like, oh, hey, dude, maybe you should settle down and have some kids or something. It's like,
Yeah.
I could
Okay.
do that.
Well,
I could do that while I'm doing this, motherfucker.
yep.
Like,
I can definitely do that while I'm doing this. It is not one or the other. Like, I don't have to.
Oh man.
Yeah. I don't have to stop going to the bar, go build a house, and then live with a family and children. Yeah, from scratch.
I didn't know I was doing masonry work.
You hang up your bush light and fucking grab a hammer and all right, it's time to start this family.
Yeah. I'm more of a I like to enjoy a nice glass of wine on the weekend nowadays, and it's like shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
dude.
go fuck yourself. Yeah, you probably you're probably into weird, like you collect coins or some weird shit like that too.
You're in a book club, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, kill yourself.
Oh boy, that's rough.
Yep, it is, but it's true. Okay, the moment you've all been waiting for, the fictional bar draft. So, Jack, you here?
I am here.
Oh shit! He's just been sitting there enjoying it. He probably muted us.
No,
a couple times I forgot that we were recording. I thought I was watching it.
Yeah, that's our guy. That's Jack.
Jack, how old are you?
I am 20 years old.
Okay, that's what I thought. He doesn't have much to say about what we just said because it's like even if you're going to him illegally, don't let anybody know.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of experience in the field, so I figured I'd let you guys handle
appreciate that.
Well, now you know.
Yeah. Now I know what's inside of a bar.
Yeah, yep, it's pretty cool in there. You're gonna enjoy it, I think.
Oh, man,
and then in November, when your birthday comes, we'll do this again, and we'll talk about your favorite bars.
Yeah, we'll just have a Jack exclusive.
That'll be fun. I think people are going to be very interested in that episode to hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay, Jack. So we need you here.
All right.
So how do you want to do this, Jack? Do you want us to do like a number between 1 and 10, or how do you want us to decide the draft order?
I don't know. Yeah, that would work. That would work just fine. I'll pick a number. Whoever is closest gets
Not snake, right, Mike? We can't do snake here.
Just going back and forth.
We're doing 5 picks each. Let's just go back and forth.
All right, that's fine.
Deal? Because snake, that's too like you're gonna dominate if you snake it.
I mean, I guess.
Not you. Like I could dominate too, but
shut the fuck up. Oh, you too. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Me too.
Just pick a number. Yeah, whoever's closest.
You go first, Mike. You guess first. You got a number, Jack?
The number is acquired.
Don't tell us the number. Okay.
You got a number, Jack?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
All right, I'm going with 2.
You motherfucker. I could Price is Right, but I'm not going to. I'll go 8.
The number was 7.
5.
Let's go.
I was literally gonna guess 7, but I was like, he's gonna go low. Anyways,
Valid.
This sucks.
All right, so what?
I'm
Bob,
Come on.
Bob's starting us
I'm
off
leaving.
then?
I'm shutting my shit, dude. I'm done.
Are you pissed?
No, I don't really care. I do
All
think
right.
we're gonna take the one that I want, but
Oh,
other
of
than that-
course I am. There is only one to pick. Round one, pick one.
is it? Is there only one to pick? Yeah. I
There's
think
only one in my mind to pick. Round one, pick one. It is the greatest bar in TV show history.
What is it?
It is Patty's Pub.
Yeah,
Always
that's
Sunny
so-
in Philadelphia.
You're such a scumbag, dude.
It's not even. There is no other bar,
I
dude.
know. So I put. It's funny. My list has like I didn't number them. I put next to Patty's. I put a 1, and then anything else that was like in the next tier, I just put like checks. Like yeah, this one's cool too, but like
Yep,
Patty's,
Patty's
is just number one.
It's so good. Every single episode, there is a like place in the
they're
episode
there.
for Patty's. You know.
Yeah.
And like so, dude, so many of the best episodes are like only happen in Patty's. You know.
Yeah, and it's like, well, yeah, exactly. The show is Patty's. It's just a great show, great bar. I mean, and like they sell merch that says Pat. Like there's literal like there's so much merch out there for like St. Patty's Day and shit that is like just pretty much Always Sunny merch. Like that's how iconic it is. So it's like yeah, I mean, there's not many bars or fictional bars out there that are doing shit like that. So
No, dude, it's the perfect. It is the perfect. Yeah, it's a perfect St. Patrick's Day bar. I just watched the one yesterday too, where they do the patty wagon. Where they keep kidnapping people, and they're trying to do this mobile bar, but nobody wants to drink, and
all right, wallets and phones in the bag.
they just keep dropping them off out of town.
Oh my god, that shit is.
They're
so
driving the snakes out of Ireland, just like St. Patrick would have wanted.
Oh my god,
Driving the snakes out of Philly.
That's so good.
Yeah, so that's my pick. Patty's Pub. Like it's
no brainer.
It's Patty's Pub, and then there's the rest of them.
Yeah,
really, for me.
I agree with you on that. I definitely think that's numero uno, not even a doubt. I mean, I'm gonna go number 2. The Drunken Clam from Family Guy.
Great pick.
It's just it's one of those things where there's so many fucking good scenes end up happening in that bar. Like it's just it's a very big focal point. It's a fucking clam, bro. It's got one of the best fucking signs on the planet too.
Great sign. Great sign. I could draw the whole outside of the bar. I could probably draw the whole inside.
Yeah, you are a Family Guy.
I love Family Guy, and the Drunken Clam is great. Oh
yeah, I love when like Jesus is in there or God or whoever, and he's in the bar hitting on the girls. And he's just like, fuck it.
Dude, the scene that I always think of is when Stewie and Brian are both hammered.
Oh yeah.
Brian, give me your keys. You're too drunk. Too drunk to drive. Brian's like, okay, you're right.
You're right.
Stewie drives home all time.
God. That's so funny.
Great pick. Yeah. Shit. Million different places I can go here.
Yeah, really. At this point, it's like, damn.
I am going to go with a bar that I think that I would enjoy sitting at, just like Patty's Pub, and that's the Alibi Room from Shameless.
Okay, so I saw that. I never watched Shameless.
No,
and I don't know. So I don't know that bar. So this pick is tough today.
The Alibi is just it's a dive bar. Like it's the ideal dive bar. All the same people are always in there. There's a pool table and like 3 booths, and that's all there fucking is to it. It's just the bar, the pool table, and booths, and like it's just a spot where if it's Wednesday night, you're like, holy shit, today sucked. I need to go in somewhere and just have a drink and talk to nobody. That's the bar for you. Which is
that's fair.
A bar everybody needs in their life.
That's like half the Southside bars in Chicago. Like those are the bars that I go to most of the time. Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Yeah. Yep. The Alibi. Shameless.
So I'm gonna go with the absolute. I I would call this a wild card stretch sleeper. Just because of how much I like the show and like it's one of my favorite shows, I'm going with the Griffin from New Girl, the bar that
Dude,
Nick Miller fucking works at.
I had that on my list. Great bar. Great
Yeah,
pick. Great
great
pick.
bar. I mean, it's just I fucking love New Girl so goddamn much, and like Nick Miller is like my favorite character in the history of TV, pretty much.
Yep.
At least human character, and like it's just so funny, man. Like I love the old guy that sits at the end. Everybody's like, "You want me to show you my privates?" Like it's just you
Dude.
got the characters, bro. Oh man,
When he pretends to be Nick,
yeah,
that old guy,
yeah,
Nick from the future.
yeah, Nick from the future. Oh, dude, yeah. There's a lot of good parts in that show from there, and that's that's like one of my favorite shows, man. Slept on. New Girl slept on.
Very slept on. If you haven't watched New Girl, good like figure it the fuck
Figure
out.
it out. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, and that's where Nick Miller sings the song too. Nick Miller from the streets of Chicago.
Yep.
So good.
Yeah. Oh man.
So good. Great pick. I'm pissed that I didn't get that one. I was really hoping that would slip to me. I didn't think you were gonna pick it so fast.
Yeah, I had to jump on it.
Let's go into a Nickelodeon bar that is near and dear to all of our hearts. A bar that we couldn't get into because we're not tough enough, and that's the Salty Spittoon from SpongeBob SquarePants. There's just I ate a bowl of nails for breakfast without any milk.
Oh my god. That's so dumb. That's a great pick though.
But it's like such a bar that you want to see the inside of so bad because you're not allowed in.
Yeah, that's the thing I hate about it is you don't ever get to see the inside of it. You just never know. You're like, man.
Just an iconic episode.
Yeah, definitely.
Just a classic, like way ahead of its time. Way more relatable now. Like the whole thing is just standing in line at a bar.
Yeah.
It's almost like a Seinfeld episode, like where the premise is, okay, we're just going to keep everybody in the same one shot. It's wild.
Yeah.
Shout out to Weenie Hut Juniors.
Fucking goofy goobers, baby. Let's go.
Goofy goobers too.
Not
supposed to name picks like that. Salty Spittoon.
What? What do you mean?
What?
You're not supposed to name picks like that.
You're not supposed to just say potential other picks, dude.
Get the fuck out of here. If you're going,
what do you mean? That's integrity of the draft. That's common knowledge.
It's a fucking cafe, bro.
No, it's a bar. They get hammered in there off ice cream.
Oh my goodness. Get the fuck out of here. You're going to put 2 SpongeBob bars, bro? Come on.
No, I'm not, but I could have.
Hasselhoff in there? Come on.
Fuck you. Go ahead and make your pick. Make your shitty pick, whatever's left.
Dude, whatever, bro. See, dude, 5 picks. I wish you would have done like 10. I got some hammers left that I'm not going to be able to take.
Yep.
Oh, man. All right. I'm going to go with Modine's from Letterkenny. Modine's 2, Modine's 3. However, there's a fucking 1,000 of Modine's in Letterkenny.
Damn, that's a good pick.
Yeah. Because, I mean, come on. That
chick that's the bartender that's just insane. Just down to fuck at every second.
Always
I love it.
Rude-ass jokes. That's just one of those bars where you're like, yeah, like that's the type of bar I'm trying to go to. You're just like,
yep.
There's a little bit of life in the background, but it's just a couple of the boys fucking hammering shots.
Yep. Just sitting at this tiny ass bar.
Yeah.
Great time. You and 2 friends. That's all you need.
Yeah, exactly.
Best time ever.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
One.
Yeah.
Shit. 4th pick. Yeah, this is tough, dude. We're gonna leave so many out.
I know. Like iconic too. Like there's some iconic ones.
Dude, there's some big ones on there that I want to pick, but I can't. I'm gonna go with one that's near and dear to my heart, and that's Moe's Tavern from The Simpsons.
I'm glad because I was gonna sleep on it and I wasn't gonna take it. So I'm glad somebody's got it because that's an iconic fucking bar. I mean,
elite bar that
yeah.
set the standard for TV show bars.
Yeah, I mean, literally.
You know?
Well, there's one other on the list that probably
There's
did.
one
but
other one that's
animated
been
at
on
least.
forever.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you just want to go in, and dude, that's where like as a kid you're watching The Simpsons and like Bart is prank calling, and he's like trying like there's just a lot going on. It's like even as a kid you're like, yeah, dude, I want to go to Moe's and drink a Duff. Like, come on.
Exactly, dude. Sitting down at Moe's drinking a Duff. Yeah, like you said, the prank calls.
Yeah.
Is there a leaky bum? I'm looking for a leaky bum.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, guys. Nobody here a leaky bum? Yeah. Dude, I love the one thing that I always think about when I think about Moe's too is the
windows.
The windows, dude. You already knew it. The fucking purple and green windows with the diamond and you can't
diamonds.
see in.
Yeah, yep. It's iconic. It's iconic. Yeah. It's hilarious. It's so funny how like, you know, you could take animated bars and like be like, dude, this was like, it's so funny to think about that. It's how much like, I mean, that's why people that fucking hate on bars, bro. Like, you know, I grew up watching this shit. Come out.
You nailed it, dude. Sitting there drinking a Duff. Come on,
dude. So Spencer's and Hot Topic and I think it's Spencer's. It could be Hot Topic. I think it's Spencer's. They sell Duff beer. I don't know if it's actually beer in there. But like they sell Duff beer. I've never had one. I was always like, man, I want to buy one of these. But
I have a shirt. Barstool came out with a shirt last year, and it was a Moe's Tavern shirt when they were doing like fictional bars. Yeah, nice. And I had to scoop that. It's fucking sick. I never wear it, but
yeah. I used to have a pair of socks that were Duff beer, but I don't.
Oh, it's sick.
I mean, yeah, a while ago. Okay, pick number 4. Man, this is fucking hard, bro.
Yep, it's getting down to it.
This is so hard. All right, this one is for all my fucking Italians, bro. I'm gonna go with the Bamboo Lounge from Goodfellas.
Wow, yep, I knew that one was gonna get picked.
You know, and I wasn't gonna, but you know what? Fuck it, man. I'm a Dago. I'm proud of it, even though I'm Irish too. But come on, we gotta fucking show out for the boys.
I mean, nothing beats a gangster bar. I don't think that I've ever been in one, but
neither have I. I don't really want to be in one, but if I was a gangster, that sounds like the shit. You know what I mean? Like,
and just cigars everywhere. Like, there's just no rules in there.
Yeah, no, exactly. You get to fucking pretty much beat up the fucking bus boys and shit. I mean, come on.
Yeah, dude. Everybody there is affiliated in some way with the mob, whether you're like a son or like.
Yeah, exactly. You just kiss everybody on the fucking cheek, like it, you know. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely.
God, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, it would be so cool.
Why is that never a career choice?
Well,
like you could be an astronaut, a firefighter, or you could be the fucking Don.
Dude, I met some guy on Saturday. His name was Ryan.
Okay.
And he introduced himself like 17 times. You ever see 50 First Dates when you guys like 10-second Tom? He's like, hi, I'm Tom. This dude, I swear to God, this guy was like, he was like, hey, I'm Ryan. Like, you know, and he kept saying, I'm Ryan. I'm like, I heard you, motherfucker. But anyways, he's like, oh, he's like, are you Italian? I'm like, yeah. And he's just like, oh, me too. You know, are you Sicilian? I'm like, nah. And he's just like, oh, I am. You know, usually other Italians don't like Sicilians. I was like, bro, I'm not that fucking Italian where I'm like, hating on other Italians. I don't give a shit. But like then he started talking about how like he's like knows some people that know some people that know some people that are related to him that are in the fucking mob of Chicago. And I was like, shut the fuck up. No, you're not. Like, and then he's like, oh yeah, man. Like this dude was hammered drunk, so he was just jumping from everywhere. He goes, you make gravy? Because like Italians call like red sauce, like marinara sauce gravy. And he's just like, oh man, it's all about the cento, bro. Your gravy, it's nothing without the cento. And I'm like, I don't know what cento is, bro. Like when he like started giving me the recipe, like he's like, bro, you can have the recipe if you want it. I'm like, dude, what
right now?
Yeah, like, I was like, what the fuck? And of course, all my friends were getting drinks or in the bathroom, and like The bar.
You were
was
stuck
packed
with
as
this
fuck.
guy?
I was stuck with this guy. And then like 6 minutes later, this guy had gotten not past he hasn't gotten past the first ingredient of the recipe. He just kept saying the same thing. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy's hammered. This other dude who was like, Ryan, we're going across the street. I'm like, thank fucking God, dude. It was the most, it was such a horrible. Anyways, dude was in the mob. I was there almost. I was this close to fucking getting initiated.
That's wild. Thank you, Ryan, for creating that atmosphere.
Yeah, real uncomfortable.
And everybody,
it was.
People like Ryan.
Yeah. But anyways, big fun.
Holy shit. Last pick here for me. Yeah, that sucks. We should, yeah.
I mean, we could still go.
Honorable mentions will be fun.
Yeah, that's fair.
Goo.
Oh, goo.
I feel like I goo. We watched Bad Teacher last night. That movie never gets old.
No, it was a good film.
Low-key part is when the dude that Cameron Diaz is living with, he's like going to do like a hit for her or whatever, and he's like, I'm gonna need a couple bucks for gas, and I'm gonna need a couple bucks for snacks. I just fucking love that part. I don't know why, but that part gets me every time. It's not funny, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do. I can't leave this one out. I'm going with the Mos Eisley Cantina from Star Wars.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that.
So good, like iconic bar. It's in all of the, Disney Plus shows. It's been in Book of Boba Fett. It was in Mandalorian. It was in all the Star Wars movies. So, and dude, it was in Star Wars Battlefront 2 for everybody that had that on PlayStation. Like,
it was in
so
all the parodies that Family Guy does and every other fucking show does.
Exactly, dude. Like, it's such an iconic bar in TV and movie history. I could not leave it out, especially how much I love Star Wars. So, yeah, I think that's an absolute steal at 5. But we have so many good ones. So,
well, the thing is, once again, I'm not a Star Wars guy. I'm not taking the Star Wars bar while not being a Star Wars guy. So I mean,
I understand, and I have some honorable mentions of things because I'm not a true fan of them.
Exactly.
we do need to mention.
So
can I get a repeat of what Mike's last pick was?
The Bamboo Lounge from the movie Goodfellas.
Yep.
The Bamboo Lounge. Understood.
Any more questions there, Jack?
Any more brain busters?
No, that'll do it.
All right, let's fucking top this bad boy off with
Mr. Irrelevant.
The fattest cherry. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what the last pick's called.
I know, but this is the best pick of the draft.
All right.
Ah, man.
You don't even know what it is.
I know, I don't. There's like 3 that I want. There's one that's like, I'd actually want to hang out there. There's one that it's like, this is just part of my life, and if I don't say it, I'll be upset with myself. And then there's one that like looks fun as fuck. But yeah. I'm gonna go with Skeeter's Bar from South Park. I don't care what any people say. Yeah,
I had it. It was on my list. I was just like, man, like this, for whatever reason, this isn't big enough part of the show.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is. Every scene in there is funny.
It's hilarious. Yeah, that's why I'm like, fuck it, I don't care, dude. I'm just gonna take that.
What is your favorite Skeeter's Bar moment, do you think?
Dude,
I have one that pops into my head.
I don't know what they're talking about. But every time Skeeter's in there and he's like, all right, we don't take too kindly. Guy like you. He's just like, oh, calm down now, Skeeter, calm down. Every time. It doesn't matter. I don't know what the fuck, whatever they talk about,
Yeah.
That's my favorite parts of that.
That one might be the Goobacks.
Yeah, maybe.
That might be that because they're coming into the bar.
Yeah.
The one that I always think of is the wrestling one. When the dude's in there and he's showing them wrestling, they go, "Sir, you better take your gay porn and walk right up out of this bar." He's just showing him regular wrestling.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah,
All
that is
time.
such a good one. I want to go first on this for this honorable mention,
Okay.
and because it's not like a it's something that you probably haven't seen and a lot of people haven't seen. Have you ever seen the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence?
I have not.
It's such a good movie because for one, those are like two of the funniest guys on the planet. But
Yeah, it sounds good.
they're in prison, right? And Ray is one of the characters. Ray and Claude are the two characters, and Ray's in there, and he's like, "Man, when I get out of here, I want to open a bar," and it's Eddie Murphy, and it's called Ray's Boom Boom Room. And you gotta look up the scene, dude, because it's just like them, like everyone that's in the jail, like partying and like dancing, and it's like based back in like the fucking 20s or whatever, like prohibition and shit. And
Yeah.
also just the name Ray's Boom Boom Room is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's elite. Elite bar name.
Yeah, I wish you would have seen that, but whoever has seen Life, they know what the fuck I'm talking about. They've always wanted to go to the Ray's Boom Boom Room.
That's sick. Shout out to all the Life fans out there.
Yeah.
Drop a comment for Michael.
Yeah, honestly.
One big one I had on there was the Roxbury.
Yeah, did not put that
Iconic.
on. That is phenomenal. Yeah, I didn't have that one on my list. I should have though.
All-time movie. If you've never seen Night at the Roxbury, definitely watch that one.
Yeah,
Fucking
I mean,
hilarious. And I just like that the whole premise of the whole movie is around the bar.
Yeah,
trying to get into the Roxbury.
Yeah, phenomenal. I mean,
sick.
And it's like if you're watching us, you've seen the Night at the Roxbury. Come on,
probably.
I mean,
you probably have.
Our demo
we'll stop yelling at
you
guys.
Not that come on.
It's not. Yeah, it's not like a sleeper movie or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people like it.
The one I had that was kind of an iconic one. That I liked was the bar from the Blues Brothers that they play at.
Yep, I saw that one on a bunch of lists when I was doing research. I never saw the Blues Brothers.
Oh, really? Good film. Oh, well,
sure I'll get yelled at for that one.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
great one that I had. There are a few Disney ones. Obviously, Gaston's from Beauty and the Beast, like that beginning scene and that bar is unbelievable.
What was the Disney one?
My favorite Disney one is, have you ever seen Tangled?
No, I've seen like a little bit of it in the beginning, and I was watching with my nephew one time or whatever, and got turned off. So no.
So there's a bar in Tangled called the Snuggly Duckling.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's where it's like a dive bar, but and all these people in there are like super cringy and crazy looking, and they look like Vikings and shit. But then they sing this incredible song in this bar, and it like makes it even 10 times better. But yeah, sick bar, the Snuggly Duckling.
Yeah, we'll do two of them I'm surprised people are gonna be like, how are you missing this one? For one, Cheers.
Yep.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen.
Never watched
it. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And another one though that I did watch, that I do like, is McLaren's from How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother. Yep.
Yeah, that was when I was like, dude. I mean, damn near half that show takes place in that fucking bar.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what the bar in Friends is, but I'm sure people are gonna be pissed about that too.
It's not a bar though. It's called Central Perk.
It's not.
No, so
Central
that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
I was gonna say like that, or like
it's a coffee shop, right?
Yeah, like the diner in Seinfeld, stuff like that, where it's like that. That's Monks. Not a bar to me. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there's some other ones that I think I got two that are hilarious that you're gonna enjoy a lot, but there's no way the fucking. when Peter Griffin is a retired umpire and he opens a bar at the center of the earth.
Oh yeah, dude.
He's like,
he's just wiping the table.
Yeah, he's like, "You are out of here."
That one is great. That is good.
Oh my god,
that's a deep cut.
That's a deep cut. And then another deep cut. It doesn't have a name to is the bar in the movie The Other Guys. When they sing when Will Ferrell
Oh
sings this
my
song.
gosh. Great pull. That's a great pull. There's no name to it. Did you look it up?
So there is a name to it, but I think it's just the bar that they actually filmed at in New York, and it's called Top of the Rock. But I don't think they actually have a name for it in the movie. But
Fuck.
dude, like
Those old guys being in there, that's such a like an old guy bar vibe
oh
to
yeah.
the whole thing.
And
Man.
the song, oh my
Yeah, and the
goodness.
song obviously is the whole thing.
Yeah.
Fuck, that is good. That's a good one. What a deep cut. Holy shit.
Oh man.
Another one I know people are gonna be pissed about. Jack, what's the bar called in Peaky Blinders?
I want to say the Garrison.
Yeah, the Garrison. Yeah, I got my parents a shirt of it, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, the Garrison. People are gonna like. There's gonna be a lot of Peaky Blinders fans that like that one.
Yeah.
But I never. Well, I watched a little bit of the show, but I
I
never
watched a
got
little bit of this.
fully invested.
Yeah, me too.
Season 6 comes out in a couple of weeks here for all of our Peaky Blinders fans.
The
There you
Peaky
go.
fucking Blinders.
Peaky fucking Blinders.
Jack,
There was no check.
There was no check.
There
Oh
was
my
no
goodness.
check.
That's so good. Oh my god. That's kind of racist. Just go from just
Shout out to Conor McGregor.
yeah. The one another one that I thought was like I would like to go to and actually party at because they had good live music was the fucking from the movie from the Animal House, that bar when they go and they sing a little bit louder now.
Yep, that was on the list.
Yeah, that's a good fucking, that would be actually fun. I would enjoy going to something like that.
That was on every list I saw. Let me look. Oh shit, it's actually not on this list. Oh yeah, it is. It's somewhere in there. Everywhere I was looking, there was a lot of bars from like Grand Theft Auto games, which is kind of sick.
Fuck up. I didn't catch anything that wasn't, I didn't really look into anything that wasn't from like a movie or a TV show, which is kind of lame.
Yeah, I just found this list on Wikipedia, and it's got like every single bar that's ever been in any show.
Oh, in anything.
Yeah, in any show, movie. Like there's the Dirty Sanchez from Dodgeball. I barely remember that.
Yeah.
Is it Dexter's Lake Club from Animal House?
No,
Dexter
Lake
Club.
Yeah, Dexter's Lake. Yeah, I had that written down. Poor Richards from The Office. I thought that was a good one.
Dude.
Yeah,
that's a good one. I forgot. I didn't see that on any list. That just
totally
went
right
over my brain.
I was just thinking about shit that I actually watch.
I know, that's what I was trying to do.
You know, and like that's like why like I put like do you watch Trailer Park Boys, or have you ever?
I've like, no, not really.
So Julian at one point has two different bars, and one of them's called the Dirty Dancer, and the other one's called Julian's Sports Bar and Gym. And I put that on my list. Like I was like, if we have to get into some deep cuts, like those
are good deep cuts.
Yeah, those are good deep cuts. So
yeah,
but that kind of concludes my list, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that concludes mine too.
Oh, I put at the very bottom of my list, I put Beer Fest, the whole movie. Literally, I wrote the whole movie.
I was trying to think of movies like that. Like I was thinking about Euro Trip.
Yeah,
and a couple like Beer Fest and movies like that, but there's no real bar in those movies.
Like they're at a bar for a little bit. Yeah, exactly. It's like they're just doing a bunch of shit.
There's no name to it, which is the main thing here.
Yeah, exactly.
So sick. Jack, you want to give us a rundown of exactly what the picks were?
Yes, sir. So we will start with round one, I guess. Round one, Bob took Patties from Always Sunny.
You can go person to person.
Oh, all right. Bob's roster is the following. He took Patties from Always Sunny in round one. Took the Alibi Room from Shameless. He took the Salty Spittoon. Bold SpongeBob pick. We'll take it, though. We'll take Moe's Tavern in round 4 from The Simpsons. And then to conclude, he took the Cantina from Star Wars.
You got two of the most iconic bars at 4 and 5.
That's a W.
I mean, that's a good one.
We'll
It's a
leave it
good
up to the
list.
poll. We'll leave
Listen.
it up to the poll.
Listen, if I would have taken another one other than the South Park bar, it would make my team a lot stronger. But I did it from my heart instead of my goddamn out of
I appreciate that. You're not playing. You're not playing for the graphic, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You're playing for you. That's what it's all about. But I'm gonna fucking wipe the floor.
I
with
think
you.
also once you took Patties, I knew I was gonna lose either way. The graphic is a wrap, so I was like, I'm just going from the heart instead of the fucking head. You know what I mean?
The winner was the coin flip. I agree.
Yeah.
It was the Chiefs in overtime. Like
Yeah,
it was just gonna
exactly.
like it's a W.
Yeah.
All right, Jack.
All right.
Mike's.
We got Team Mike over here. Round 1, he took the Drunken Clam from Family Guy. Round 2, he's got the Griffin from New Girl. Then he takes Modine's from Letterkenny in round 3. Then he's got
Great pick.
Bamboo Lounge from Goodfellas. And to conclude, he took South Park's Skeeter Bar.
I mean, you can see the trend of what I like to watch clearly. Just shit that's
You have
funny.
a general idea. Yeah, of my 5 favorite shows.
So,
yeah.
oh man. Yeah, I mean that's fun. I mean, I think it also like people can fucking chime in and be like, what about this? What about this? So I can't wait to hear some of these comments that of the ones that we forgot. Because we probably forgot so many that are so iconic from movies that we haven't seen, but are like, how do you forget Pulp Fiction or whatever the fuck? You know what I mean? So
let us know what we missed, please. Throw that in any of the comments, the YouTube comments. We're definitely gonna, we'll post an Instagram reel, so comment on that too. But that concludes today. Holy shit, that was a good one. That we could go on with that again forever. So like and subscribe if you're not already. If you're not, I mean, I know, like I said, you motherfuckers, I see the analytics, okay? I know that you guys are watching this shit on YouTube and not subscribed. So go do that. Go follow us on Spotify, Apple Music, you name it, we're there. So go check us out there. Thank you. We made it to episode 10. It's absolutely insane that we are here. We've done this for 10 straight weeks now. It's fucking wild to think about. Shout out to our boy Mikey, old as dirt. Today, he's wondering all day when I was gonna say happy birthday to him.
Dude, I literally was. I was like, man,
he's wondering all day.
I was like, this motherfucker either is just being a dick or he's waiting. And I would have rather you done it on this than anywhere else. So I appreciate it, man. I fucking love you.
I love you too. I got this motherfucker in my back pocket, waiting, just waiting for Dad to say something.
I mean, I can't deny it. I mean, I'm stuck.
I'm playing. Hey, I'm learning the game, dude. I'm in the dating game, so I know how to keep him on a hook now.
Hell yeah! Oh,
that was the douchiest thing I've ever said.
Now you got now you owe me a cake next weekend, though.
Oh, I'm getting you a cake. I'm getting you that ass. Cool. Anything else, Jack? Anything?
No, I'm good on my end.
Cool, Michael.
No, man, just trying to keep interacting on the socials, whatever it is, like, subscribe, all that shit. Fucking DM us. I mean, we say it every weekend. We don't fucking stray away. We want every DM. I'd rather read through all your DMs than never know what anyone's thinking, because otherwise we're just gonna keep doing the same shit that we think we like and you like, and we're trying to make this a pod for the people, the PTP, the primetime player. And
KIP, baby.
Can't do it without you guys. So just keep interacting, keep doing what you're doing. And we love you guys, man. So
we love you. We love each and every one of you. Shout out to Rogue Creative and John. Shout out to Jasmine. I gotta holler at you, girl, because I need to get fixed up like Mike and get these caterpillars turned into rectangles. And that's all we got for you today. Next week, I'm sure we'll get into some March Madness stuff. But we'll stay cute with this random shit too, because that's what we like talking about. So
as I say, I mean, if you think, if we think we're talking too much about sports or not enough about sports, or any topic in general, like, hey, like, why don't you talk about this because it's relevant? We'll either address it and say like, hey, this is why we're not talking about this, or fuck, maybe it's a good idea that we didn't think about, man. Like, so anything, any feedback is good feedback. So just fucking let us know, and we're gonna try to keep it fun. So
Absolutely. Thank you everybody for listening, and we will see you next week, episode 11, baby. Let's get into this
6,
stride.
baby. 31.
Yep. Talk to
Come
you
on.
soon.
Absolutely. Bye.
Peace.
Deuce.
Jack Way.